One more thing I forgot to add, just briefly. When I went to collect my daughter yesterday, she had only a quarter of an hour earlier been removed to a friend's house to stay the night, and my 14-year-old son was there home alone yet again because his acting father and my youngest child's father has joined the third band that he plays guitar in. This time it's with Peter Head and Mark Cornwall and a couple of others, MC, presumably for Mark Cornwall, the great Australian writer of 50 million beers fame. And it's called McTunes, MC Tunes. And so, of course, he'd gone to Sydney for the night to follow his delight and farmed her out to somebody else. And then I got 40 minutes on the phone with her today on FaceTime, which is a lot, given what I'm allowed every week or two to have, which is roughly that. And when I said, darling, I'm just around the corner from you, why aren't we walking along the beach having this conversation? Why aren't we at a restaurant or having a cake or having a cuddle or going to the park, or why aren't you in my house? And she got all uncomfortable because she knew her dad was standing near her because he patrols all the conversations, because you can't actually talk about anything. And this is part of this coercive control of children to alienate them from you. And as I was saying from my piece just now, I've got to make them shorter. So you sit around all day, and in this case, all around is, I'll show you here. I mean, you've seen it before, but it's not like a bad environment to sit around in. I can't see what you're seeing, but it's that. And you go, why can't I have my child sitting on the couch and reading a book and talking to me and running a homework, and why can't I be using this lovely kitchen to cook a dinner in? And why? Because everyone is dropping away every day. We're just born, we live, we die, and we were dead 13.8 billion years first, and there's 7 trillion until the entire known universe expires, according to the astrophysicists. And so whatever part of your life you got, that was it. And at this late stage, it's ticking very quickly away. So put this issue up to all newsmakers and journalists and printmakers. Again, I've now got 10. It was 9. I just remembered another person who I haven't counted. I've now got 10 parents I know who are devoted and loving parents who have not seen their children at all for years. And it has broken them. Most of them, to be fair, are a bit better off than me because they've got partners and jobs and family. I think I've told you this, but unbelievably, my right-wing nutjob wealthy, 2 members of my right-wing nutjob wealthy Northern Beaches Sydney family are suing the other poor, impoverished one who's living out the back of Tamworth. She's got nothing, and they've got everything. And in my family's case, both of them, my sister and my father, married into somebody else's wealth that they didn't create. And so they're suing my sister. So there's just no Christmas there. There's nothing except my children, and they're gone. And I'm not the only one. And I didn't do anything wrong. And I was a professional nanny and a childcare centre runner, and I've got property and I've got references and I've worked in high schools, and I've worked in primary schools. And the only difference is that these pieces of shit, whoever they are, men or women, who don't want to share their children with their other loving parents, are motivated by either vengefulness, most likely child support payments, because they either don't want to make them or they don't want to lose them, lose the receipt of them from by withholding the child, and or convenience, don't want to travel up to the house and have to share and swap and make logistical arrangements. So that's it. Push this around, and particularly if you know anyone with some spare coin, I've got a GoFundMe link. It's all down my page here, because I need lawyers, and I've already written all of the bulk of the case, and it's already been submitted this week. It went in the contravention order, it's called, went straight into the Sydney FLC. They've told me a 2 to 3 week timeline. It's bringing it very close to Christmas. That's my birthday as well. They'll shut down for another 4 weeks. There will go all of the school holidays, and then my youngest will start high school. And except for the first month of her life when she was at school with her brother and me at Woi Woi in kindy, I have been prevented by her malicious father and his boneheaded bogan ex, Kelly McDonald Payne, from collecting my child, because they'd call the police, even though I had orders in my hand going, but it's my time with my child, and they've thwarted me for 3 years. Really and truly, what is worth caring about if this isn't worth caring about?